Alright, so I already entered the... But I gotta show the burdens before I forget. I have to run one burden of vitality. So enemy health increased by 8%. I figure that's not that bad. 8% at this point. It feels like we're kind of catching up. We've kind of caught up to enemies in terms of how spongy they are. Like, it's almost like we're leveling faster and the New Game Plus is getting harder. Probably because I'm using so many bounty runes and some other things. So we have Burden of Evolution at 5, Burden of Ruin at 3, Burden of Scale at 3. We got all the primes and a couple of, a few, I should say, of the area ones. All right, let's get started and then I'll tell my story. So this is quote-unquote pirate run, as you can see. The pirate's just really low rank for me still, so we kind of got to do it. So it's Contrarian run. It's pirate class, but we have the dual blades from Assassin. We have Crescendo from the Bard. Really want to do another Bard run soon. We have Leather and Drowned Unity at 100. That's still the best I can currently do, but soon we should be able to do better than that. This is New Game Plus 15. I should have already showed the burdens. Here's a really quick rundown of my runes. I keep the bounty runes high so that I can keep up the gold flow and stuff. And I just like to take a lot of resolve for runs because it's a lot of fun, basically. How was that, Andy? Did we do good? All right. Ow. 551 we get hit for. That's gotta be capped, right? How much health do we get back per kill? 213? Pretty good. Now don't die? I know. Don't worry, I won't take stupid things like last time. No more Oath Daggers, really. Like, I'd have to be in a very positive situation to take an Oath Dagger at this rate. God, I really don't remember community college well, but I remember what was going on outside community college decently, just because, like, life was a hectic mess at that point in time, you know what I mean? Everyone goes through that to some degree or another. I remember I was working in a deli. I was technically only part-time, but I usually worked like 40 plus hours a week. So I was getting taken advantage of. And I remember when they gave me a raise, and I was so happy, they gave me a 25-cent raise from like $8.10 an hour to $8.35. And I was like, yes, maybe I won't have to work so much. I was happy. I was legitimately happy. How are the controls? Really fluid. It's actually one of the strongest points about the game. Controls in Rogue Legacy 2 absolutely amazing. It's almost like Hollow Knight-y in how it feels. $40 hours, no benefits to Classic. Yep. It was kind of like I got hired to work part-time, but I was willing to work whatever they had. And then, like, I remember, I've probably told this story. So me and this other kid got hired at the same time at this deli. And everyone liked the other kid a lot. Like, he was really personable and outgoing and just, like, agreeable and stuff like that. Probably didn't make, like, stupid jokes all the time like I do or something. And so, literally, everybody else was rooting for the other kid to do well and everything. And they offered him a full-time job, and I'm just sitting there with my head up my ass or something like that, just getting the ass end of the stick or whatever. And then the kid just literally stopped showing up, and they were all so disappointed. And they're like, I guess we'll give Dan the work then instead. I mean, I was like 18 or 19 during that time, so they all put their stock in the wrong person, you know what I mean? Glowing Ember is pretty good, especially if we keep this weapon. It's probably worth taking over rolling around. Hey, chefs. You work 40 to 60 without benefits right now? Ooh, no, Parsley. We gotta do you one better than that. Silver medal? Yeah, I guess so. Like, supposedly, one of the guys told me, like, we even had bets who would last longer, and everyone said that you'd quit first. The place wound up going out of business before I quit. Showed them who's boss. Weird that the library entrance is right there. I don't know why I didn't get the portal real quick. Whoa. High school job you worked at? It's funny, like, there are so many laws against making minors work, like, too much and stuff like that, but I feel like as a minor, I was just susceptible to whatever they want. Like, I was just so agreeable, you know what I mean? I'm just like, whatever you want, buddies. And so they'd find ways to work around the laws and stuff. Or I was just never on the books to begin with, and they're just paying me out of the cash register or something weird. Lose no health, time limit 10. That's easy. What's up, poker? Might rune. Oh, itchy. Feel like one of those enemies hit us harder than I would have liked. Okay, if I'd stop falling into that, that would be great. Okay. I rushed it. Okay. So, another day of me complaining about TikToks, of course. Ooh. Double soul tether? One would be fine. Would I want double glowing ember? I don't think I'd want two. Magic damage isn't that good. Arid is a mean lad. Arid was one of the harder ones, I think, for me. Took me a while to get through. And you need, like, talents that destroy large projectiles help a lot in that fight, for sure. I just don't know if it's worth 80. But maybe it is. We do have a tough time spending all our resolve, potentially. Finally beat Enoch yesterday. Barbacks for the win. Barbacks, real gooch. This is a tough choice. I feel like it's just not worth it. So this, it's still every 6th hit, but it's just more damage. It's probably fine. I would have loved a single soul tether, but not double. That barback's too good, baby. Dope. Walked right into it. Please die. Not a lot of damage right now. But I'm sure we'll find some. We'll probably end up swapping weapons at one of these points. What was I doing? Complaining about TikTok comments? People are just like so wrong often. I mean, I guess, what do you expect? When you post Sudoku TikToks, people are just like, put the 3 on the block above. It's like, no. That's not where it goes, baby. I don't even know what you're describing. Nice. Don't even know what you're talking about. How do you get a skill crit like this? Oh, it's just the last hit is always a skill crit, that's right. Boom, doom, doom, doom. I'm still having a lot of fun doing it though, because I'm finding like crazy things. Doing it still. Like I'm finding things that like I'd never seen before happen. It's just it's not as frequent. It does kind of feel like a lot of like even the hardest Sudokus, it kind of boils down to like a handful of like very specific strats, and if you can get those down, you can probably solve them all. It's just also about patience though, and like how to spot it without spending literally hours on it. Sometimes, every now and then, and again, I find something new and exciting. Got a 40K view video? I don't know. Don't ask me how. Tesla spike? I like that. I like that spell actually. We'll snag that. Bam, 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 bam. Chaka! What's going on? Thank you so much for the 19 months, Daddy. 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 Oh! Wife and I were trying to watch another Ghibli movie. Looks like we're pretty much out of Ghiblis that are available on HBO Max. I haven't searched super hard. We were trying to watch Pom Poko, and it seemed to, like, the start was fine. It was winning her over. You know how particular she is, chatties. Are you dead? Okay, thank God. Ow. Right into him. Ow. Right onto it. Ow. Right into it. But then, like, so it's a movie about raccoons and how their area is being invaded by humans and they're tearing down trees and stuff like that. So the raccoons plot vengeance. And then they literally start murdering humans. In a Studio Ghibli movie. Like, there's news, like, they show in the movie, like, news reports, like, 3 humans died today. From crazy accidents, because no one believes it's the raccoons. And wife's like, turn this off right now. People just started dying. It's like, Jesus, brutal. Yeah, they also got their raccoon balls all over the place. Which was just, like, I noticed it quickly, and I pointed it out. It's just like, that's an interesting feature, I guess. People start dying. Well, it's like the raccoons are trying to get their vengeance or whatever against the humans. Slash stopping them, and so they start causing like workplace accidents or car accidents and stuff, because that's all raccoons can do. And then people are just dead, apparently, after that. Hey, pretty buddy. Yeah, we're talking about Pom Poko. That unfortunately I had to turn it off because it got a bit too real. I was kind of liking it, but it felt like kind of like, man, this is long. Nod Bone is pretty good.
Are you my daddy?
I kind of like Nod Bone. Health drops while that full health increases max HP. Nyarf. It's actually 10%, but I don't, I mean, 10% is a lot, really. I mean, for 20 resolve, that'll end up being like, well, probably over 1,500 health, I'd say. Hey, Kisra. Decimus. Radbotimus. Welcome, thank you for that prime. We're never gonna watch Grave of the Fireflies. I watched that myself a long time ago, and yeah, I wasn't planning on watching that. We started this movie like, oh, what's it actually called? Weathering You? Something about the weather is in the title. About like a sunshine girl. How'd they describe it? Pretty interesting so far. Haven't finished it yet though. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I should have seen it. I probably wasn't gonna fill my HP anyway. Lose no health? That's easy. Okay. Whoop. Watching YouTube for weeks now. Great content, dude. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate the prime. The Shinkai movie? Yeah, it wasn't a Ghibli movie. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom. Any reason to fight Lamech? No. So what we like to do is suspend as much resolve as possible, if not all of our resolve. You can probably go library after access Mundi. And then we can think about doing the lake after that. Damn. Please die. Whoop. Ow. Silent voice is also amazing. There's definitely a lot we haven't seen. We've watched a handful of shows, but there's probably tons of movies. A Pokemon-like shooter game? What? Excuse me? Guzzle's not gonna be happy about this. Damn, a lot of equipment here. I really need the leather. It's probably because we just went to +9. I really need the leather trinket pattern here. Alright, we're at max health. Hopefully we can find some food now. Hate being patient. Whoa, that was needlessly close, Dan. Please die. Thank you. Just the one enemy, I guess, huh? Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Deep Water. Silence voice was really, really heavy. I don't know if wife can deal with heavy. Yeah, one of the more memorable movies that she didn't complain while we were watching it was Her. With Joaquin. And that movie's like really heavy too, right? I don't know, probably just lucky. Let's see if we can find any food here to increase our max health with the Gnawed Bone real quick. I'm probably trying harder than I need to try to make this happen quickly. It'll probably just happen on its own slowly. Her was amazing. I love the theming for it and everything. Some parts were kind of disturbing. Okay, give me some food. Okay. Yeah, the cat. Exactly, the cat. It was a bit much. I mean, I got a laugh out of it, although I don't even know if I was supposed to laugh. Past weekend, I watched the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. For the first time, my life has changed. Yo! I'll talk about Lord of the Rings all day, baby. I'm not like an expert, but I'll talk about it. Oh, shit. Hate this. Oh, Danny boy. That's like one of those things, like, I'd love to see those movies for the first time over again kind of thing. No. Damn it. Trying to keep my health at full. No, he sort of panicked. Okay. Damn you, bobblefish. Lord of the Rings trivia. Oh my god. I probably only had the most basic knowledge, really. I mean, I've seen the movies, like, quite a bit. I'll talk about Lord of the Rings, but I wouldn't call myself someone who has a lot of knowledge about it, probably. Alright, so we gotta mirror it, right? I was always kind of on the fence with them. I liked them, but didn't love them. Then I saw the extended versions, and oh my god, they're so much better. Are they? I don't remember the unextended versions at this point. Probably. Hey, Gandalf. All right, Simpsons trivia. Now, Simpsons trivia I can do. Name a character for me, though. Daddy Waddies. Just to spur my noggin. Okay. They fill in so many blanks. Ooh. I love the story behind, like, they pitched Lord of the Rings to, like, one studio. And they're like, no, it's too long, it's too risky. We can't do 3 movies. So then they tried to pitch doing the books in only, like, 2 movies or something like that. And, like, they're so desperate to try to get it off the ground. Oh, that hurt. Oh my god, stop hitting me. I'm losing a lot of armor. I can slowly get it back. That's just a tough enemy to get right here. Change my hat. Skinner. Okay, see more Skinner. Okay, this is a classic scene. Oh. Skinner has his boss, Superintendent Chalmers, over for lunch, I guess? But he ends up burning the lunch. So he instead runs over to Krusty Burger and buys some hamburgers, but he has to call them something else. You guys knew it ahead of time. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. He called them. Jesus, that room was a nightmare. Let's see, what else can we say? What does he claim is going on in his kitchen? After that, this is more of like a spelling question almost at this point. So I wouldn't know how to spell this probably. Because Chalmers gets concerned because there's a fire breaking out of the kitchen. And Skinner's like, don't worry about that, it's just an Aurora Borealis, correct. Can I see? No. No. Let's see if I can come up with anything a little more obscure, because those ones were kind of easy. Okay. So, at one point, it is believed that Bart had the Mafia essentially whack Skinner, because Skinner made Bart late for work when he worked for the Mafia in like one episode, basically. And they go to trial over it and everything because Skinner went missing. Turns out Skinner was simply trapped under a pile of newspapers in his garage. With what cleaning device did Skinner free himself? Ah! Damn it. Vacuum, yeah, he has to... What do you do again exactly? Something to do with a vacuum. I can't remember much more than that. Yeah, he does like the cord thing with the vacuum. Yeah, the retractable cord in the vacuum. Yeah, exactly. Mother, the sailor suit doesn't fit anymore. That's before we saw Agnes, I think, right? At that point, I'm gonna say. Because they kind of like mock Psycho a little bit in that scene. As if his mother was like unseeable, right? Is there anyone here who still keeps up with present day Simpsons episodes? I'm not here to like brag on them. I mean, I haven't kept up in literal decades on The Simpsons at this rate. You enjoy them, go ahead, I'm happy. I've seen a few, but it's not the same. I mean, I definitely, I still watched like a lot of seasons, but I probably stopped enjoying it like several years prior to it. And in 2004, what do you mean? Hey, Greg. I could see still potentially enjoying them, but just not, you know, it's not gonna bust my gut or whatever, potentially. You know what I mean? Did I not get that fairy chest? I don't know. Food. Trying to get that gnawed bone going here. Oh my god. Oh, come on. By season 9, it's already it's already starting to show. Agreed. Some of my friends are like, no, up to season 10 is still good. It's like, I mean, it's not like the worst. But like my interest is already kind of waned. I'm more watching it for nostalgia, if anything there. Stopped watching a few years before the movie. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of entertainment out of the movie either. I don't even really remember what happened in the movie now. I'm kind of surprised they keep airing it, they keep recording it, they keep paying the actors, etc. But I mean, I'm glad they are. They've earned it. They've probably broken some amount of records in terms of like showing it and stuff, right? Uh-oh, need to get in the air quickly. It didn't happen. So one of the best crafted animated shows. I don't think it's a hot take too much, really. I mean, every show is like hit or miss. Every show has like sort of like, you know, eventually the creativity kind of runs dry on it, and there's only so much you can do. You know what I mean? Like, it's understandable. Some people might look at it as like, oh, I wish they ended the show sooner so it didn't spoil like the good times that the show had, but it's like, it doesn't really affect me that they're still running the show, though, personally. Like, I don't see how it really spoils it. It's not like it has it's not like a story-driven show, right? It's comedy. So, at the end of the day, like, what's the difference? No, I think I forgot to take a quenching rune. That's incredibly bad then. Uh-oh. That could actually kill us. Because now I can't get my armor back. Whoopsie. That's not good. And I already lost like a solid 200 armor to one enemy. Golden Age still holds up. I watched it with wife, but it's not that she disliked it. Oh, I forgot to get the teleporter. Yeah, I forgot. It's not that she disliked it, but she definitely liked other things that we watched instead more. They'll stop making Simpsons episodes as soon as they stop making money. Yeah, so someone must watch them and enjoy them still, right? Oh. Eventually it'll end, and then it'll go to... Netflix will sign, like, additional seasons or something like that. You try to milk it a little bit, probably. What's up, King? Tons of merch money. It's something I didn't really think about. Damn it. Can't seem to get my health back up. The cannonballs truly are infuriating in this zone. Boom. Boom. Can't wait for new Futurama. I thought I heard about that. Scissors? They're pretty good. Nothing like game breaking, obviously, but pretty good, I'd say. This way we find jungle drums. We'll be looking pretty solid. What the hell hit me there? Ugh. I kind of wish the cannonballs just didn't come as often. Or, no, they can come as often, but have them move a little bit slower. Because if you're near the top of the screen, you're just, like, totally fucked. It's rather unfair, I gotta say. Disenchantment, it's okay. See Marcel's The Simpsons. I watched a few episodes. I didn't mind it. I wouldn't say it, like, really spoke to me, though. I've seen worse. I've seen better. Yeah, nothing special. It felt kind of same. Oh, come on. That's so... See, that's what's unfair about the cannonballs. Less cannonballs? Yeah, maybe not as wide. One cannonball less or something. I should probably just start swapping out that burden for a different one, because it's just too much, it looks. Damn it. Well, I can always do the pirate boss to get Nodbone to work. Venture Bros? Oh man. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Really? That got me? I don't really remember Venture Bros at this point. I definitely saw some of it. Let me guess, Cannonball? Ivy Canopy is meh. Marble Statue, also meh. What else you got? Koa's Shell is pretty good. Especially since I peeled a lot of my armor. Always pretty strong to block that. I forgot to change my hat. Oh wait, no, I did change my hat. Never mind. Disenchantment Booty. I'm kind of concerned, like... They did do new Futurama episodes eventually, right? I don't know if I tried to watch them or not. I can't remember now. But I have that concern, kind of like the new Arrested Development episodes didn't really appeal to me, it turned out. I thought they would. Then I started watching, it's just kind of like, oh, right, it's like the same jokes. I realized very quickly. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but... Can I... Oh. I'm not quite at max health. If I kill a couple enemies, we will be. Can't get hit, though, in the meantime. Leave that there for a moment. Give me some enemies. Okay, these enemies are a little annoying. One. Slow and steady. We're at full health. Finally. One non-boat in, plus 511 max health. Finally, Jesus. One. Is BoJack Horseman comedy. I had a lot of friends that loved that show. I didn't dislike it, but it was a bit, like, surreal. I don't know what the term is. Like, it injured my soul. I don't know how else to describe it. Not surreal, too real. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. It's been a long time too. It was a bad time in my life to have watched the show. It almost felt too. Come on, cannonballs. You're so annoying. Maybe we do just fight the pirate boss. This is just that. Get the max health going. We count on no hitting the pirate boss with our current build though, honestly. I can do that at any point though. Why don't we leave it for now? Alright, I'll start a bet in the meantime. I will probably do the pirate boss first, potentially, so I'll make a bet. Next boss that I fight, to be clear, drop below 50% health. Will I drop below 50% health on the next boss I fight? I'll give you 10 long minutes to place your bets. In the meantime, we're going to explore the library. See if we can get that max health apple and stuff. We might be able to find some food here too. Bob's Burgers. So I really love H. John Benjamin, who plays Bob in Bob's Burgers. There were some things I liked about Bob's Burgers, but I think like the kids just didn't appeal to me for some reason or another. Whoa. Like, some of the comedy just didn't do it for me. But definitely nowhere near the worst show I've seen. But I love H. John Benjamin because I was a huge fan of home movies. Great show. Whoop. Okay, max health again, and Nod Bone is complete, so I don't need to do the pirate boss first. Might still, but... Whoa. Ow. Oh, come on. Really? That hit me? They hit pretty hard still. Whoop. Gotcha. Give me the money. Give me the money. Can I get over that side? I can. Took me a while. F is for family. Is that the Bill Burr one? R&M. Yes, Bill Burr. Defeat all enemies. That's easy. Oh my god, the paintings! Holy shit. Oh. Alright, we're fine. Hey, Ryan. Oop. That button got a little stuck. I probably should have returned this controller when I had issues with one of the buttons sticking, instead of trying to fix it myself. I mean, I did fix it, but now it's like other buttons seem to be kind of weird. Damn it! Damn you. Do I like Vampire Survivors or Struggling? I like it enough. Honestly, the only thing I don't like about it is probably like some parts of the fandom. It's just people bickering over the lamest shit I've ever seen before in my life. That's kind of the only thing I don't like about it. It's like it's a bunch of children arguing over, I think the whip's the best, while I think the garlic's the best. So it ends up feeling like a bunch of fucking children arguing over something that doesn't matter. Happens a lot when we play. Flame V Rising? Haven't tried it. What? One run at a time is fun. That's the thing, like, the fun, like, once you played it for like 10 or 15 hours, it's kind of like, it's hard, especially for me at least. Oops. Okay, that works though. It's like I'm not really gonna, there's not much for me to do. Like I can, oh boy, a new character and stuff. But yeah, otherwise. No. Oh my god, there's so much crap right here. Holy shit. Crikey. Okay, looks like we got most of this done. Very good. Sonas, what's going on? Thank you so much for the 10 months. 2 months till Egg. Almost in Egg Town. Egg County, Egg City, Egg Country. Let's check out over here first. Come on. 3608 from bouncing on that note. It's not bad. First 15 minutes of the run, fun, and then you either die or wait it out. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're trying to do some accommodations for that issue, I think. But it's hard to, like, how do you make a game like that balanced in a way that it has reasonable difficulty, where your choices matter, without just making some weapons bad? You know what I mean? Like, the way the game works is like, you kind of can't have a straight up bad weapon. You know what I mean? What's up, Ghost Speed? Hey, Raven. Because that's not fair. You know what I mean? You can't have a straight up bad weapon. So it's like, how do you... Okay, so it's like sometimes weapons are bad, sometimes they're good. But how do you make that distinction? How do you make that even happen, potentially even? Ow. When you get so little agency from the player themselves, it's like, how do you make that happen? Because all the player can do is move, right? There are no skill-based weapons in Vampire Survivors. So it's like, how do you separate one from another without making some just objectively worse than others? The only way you can do it is just gated off of knowledge, you know what I mean? So if you don't know the evolutions, you're probably gonna have a bad time. But the game has this addictive nature where it convinces you you're doing a good job when you start to gain that knowledge. And you suddenly start doing really well. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the update later today. Some people said it was pretty crazy. I don't want them to change anything really about the game, the base of the game. I mean, they've done so well for themselves. Like, I'm happy for it, but there's only so much that I'd want to play personally. Okay, hey Electron. Whoop. Alrighty. Well. Good night, Murmur. What do people expect for £3? The thing is, actually, though, I think people are actually really complimentary of the game. I don't think people's expectations are too high, but I think the problem, at least for me personally, as someone who simply wants to enjoy the game, is that people put it on a higher pedestal, potentially, or the gameplay or the choices that you make sometimes. And it's like, take this because this is really overpowered. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, the choice doesn't matter. Well, one time when I had a run, it was really OP for me. It's like, yeah, it's because everything can be OP. Everything in the game equals. Amazing game for the price and stuff. But it's almost like people like take it too seriously. Is that how I should say? Hey, Alvin. More than a couple runs too much? Definitely. You can take it and have it be really strong, or take other options to be just as good. Right. If you like one weapon over another for whatever reason, you think it looks cool, it's fine. Like, get it. Stop sticking Y button. Damn it. Look what you did, chat. I definitely don't want more Coas shells. I'm gonna say no to this as well. I don't think I want more Coas shells. Rage Tincture? It's okay. I have to be really up close. It's pretty decent. I think it's worth snagging. I don't really love the Lotus Petal. Not for this. But yeah, before I start streaming the game later today, it's good for me to get this out there now. Because sometimes people pop in, they're like, take the whip, take the whip. Whip is OP, whip is so strong, whip has the best, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, dude, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. Calm down. Calm down. I don't know what made you think I was looking for advice either. Ooh, almost went right into that. Ow. If we can get some Ambrosia, that'd be quite good now. So we could increase our invincibility time, make Rage Tincture deal more damage. Or rather, have it last longer. Sparkling one goes in a column. Ooh, what's that called again? Song of Mana? Whoop. Okay. Okay. That was satisfying. Come here. Woo! Didn't ask plus aired plus ratio. What? What are these terms, Grizzy? This sounds like a zoomer thing. I like how I was standing on those spikes. Whoop! Well. Whoa. Oh, they actually point out where the flag enemy is, or whatever you call them. Got shelled. Okay. That message makes me feel old, right? What are these words? Trying to scroll through TikTok, trying to understand how the kids work nowadays. You just get all these weird things like, all you gotta do to make a ton of money is to buy a house with all your dough and then refinance and buy another house and sell the first house. It's like, that's not how things work. What are you talking about? That's how to accrue a lot of debt as quickly as possible, it sounds to me. I don't even know, like, who falls for this shit, honestly. I mean, there's just a massive audience for, like, the get-rich-quick crap, which is a bit unfortunate, right? You know what I mean? Oh, those ones go through walls, I'll be. I feel bad for the people that fall for it, you know? Honestly, those song notes do pretty decent D. Whoop. A lot of crap. Oh, crap. Another painting right there. Please go away. Thank you. Oh. Pyramid schemes? Yep. Most of the time, that's all it is, really, right? It's like you tell people that you got rich doing X, but the truth is, you're hoping to get rich by having other people fall for your little scheme there. Simple as that. If someone's telling you to spend money to make money, spend your money to make money with zero risk, it's a trap. If something's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Simple as that, right? Hey, Strayer. Ow. It's as simple as, you know, buy this house with a $200,000 down payment, refinance, spend that money on crypto, put it into fucking, I don't even know, Luna coin or some bullshit, and you'll make $7,000 a month now. It's like, what? Oh my god. They're out of their minds. I hope most people are just laughing at them when you see that kind of shit. They're not actually doing what they say. Whoa! What are you doing? Got scared. Ah! Hey, tree. Ow. Easy to get rich when you have rich parents to bail you out, right? I remember I had a boss once. He bragged how he owned his first house at the age of 21. I mean, it's kind of a long time ago now, but he was kind of a young guy. But then it just turns out his parents basically bought the house for him, and he had to make the mortgage payments. And he had a roommate. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Can't brag about that. I mean, well, maybe you could. You can talk about it, but you can't brag about it. There's nothing wrong with asking for help from other people and taking it when you get it. But you can't shame other people when they don't have something like that. Like, he was trying to tell me, like, you should stop renting. It's like, bitch, I make under $14 an hour at this point in my life. And your advice is to go buy a house right now? What are you talking about? Hey, Bob. Oh. That room is strange. Oh. I think I did those in the wrong order. Whoop. Wife and kid went on a 2-night cruise. Woo! Party. Party time for the Bob. Still have a lot of resolve to spend, huh? We did get a decent amount of max health, so we still could go to the lake. I like to kind of get down into the hundreds, though, if possible, before we start exploring the lake. Kind of maximize our resolve potential, War Drum would be very good for us. Favorite RPG? Ooh. Be more specific than RPG, maybe. I mean, kind of like turn-based. Ooh. I'm trying to think like turn-based. Huh. Really? That hit me? I'll be. Turn-based. Favorite RPG. I mean, when I was a child, like, I loved Pokemon, the original Red and Blue. I don't think it's aged super well, though, personally. We were kind of talking about Final Fantasies yesterday. I did really, for like a recent one, I really like Bravely Default. I love the game Child of Light. That's, I mean, gosh, that's probably 10 years old already. Was that turn-based? It was kind of turn-based. Oh, Grizzy just brought it up. Yeah. I loved that game. That game was amazing. I really liked it. I was really hoping that they'd make like a sequel or something, but I haven't seen anything about it. Favorite non-indie game of all time? It's probably some kind of classic. Maybe a Zelda, but it would be hard to pick one in particular. Probably. Yoink. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, maybe. Perhaps Symphony of the Night, honestly. It's just so full of secrets and so much stuff that I still haven't personally explored either. Super Metroid's probably up there too. Ow. Chrono Trigger is still best for you? I really liked Chrono Trigger. I never played it as a kid. I only played it as an adult. I don't know if it sticks in my memory as much as some others. Hector's Helmet? Kind of have a lot of roles. I don't really like the banner. We're discussing perhaps favorite game of all time that isn't indie. Yeah, we got a lot of health, huh? Maybe Hector's helmet is pretty good then. StarCraft 2. Honestly, like the original StarCraft stuck with me a lot. I'm trying to think of what else. Witcher 3 was pretty good for me. Final Fantasy X, like I played the shit out of, had hundreds of hours in it. I'll take it. I'm worried it's just not gonna... That's really hard to do, it looks. It's just not gonna... I'm not gonna get the damage bonus that often, right? Especially in bosses. Getting all the super weapons in Final Fantasy X, yep. Exactly. God, it was like a nightmare. I maxed out the... I don't know what they called it in the game. Journal, maybe? You had to get, like, capture 10 of every monster. I just loved that arena that they had in the game. The arena system and all that shit. And the sphere grid was just, like, so crazy to me. Your next weapon attack deals 75% bonus damage. Time resets if you take damage. I don't really like Zealot's Ring. I either roll or I take this. Yeah, the dodge landing. God, it was such a nightmare. Oh, man. I'm just taking this and praying for the war drum at this point. Kinda. Show me that war drum. Use some food if I can find it. The Zelda I've played the most was probably Link's Awakening, but I don't know if I'd really call it my favorite for whatever reason. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on why, potentially even. I'm just trying to think about games that I put a lot of hours into where I replayed quite a few times. A lot of the Castlevania games for the DS and GBA I did. There's the boss. We still haven't found the Gong Head fight. Jesus. Okay. The Chocobo race in FF10. I remember that being a pain in the ass too. I don't really remember what happened. Oh, and you had to play so much fucking Blitzball in Final Fantasy X. Oh my god. Hours upon hours of Blitzball. Like endless amounts. I wound up kind of liking it, but it took a long time for it to come around for me. I'd still rather have not played Blitzball, honestly. Oh, you have to go like all the way around, it looks. Went the wrong way. Hey, Azur. Wait, did I miss Azur's resub? I think I did. Azur, thank you so much for the 13 months. We're home again, so I get to watch streams at work again. Yay! Thank you so much, Azur. How you been? Thanks for waiting so much time grinding the claw game for rubies. I remember I always stole from the shopkeep, so my save file always wound up being called Thief. I was a naughty little thief. Oh my god, you really have to go all the way around. Well, good thing I unlocked that teleporter. Actually, I probably should have portaled to the entrance here. Oh well. Hey, Grim Rocket. Okay, I don't know why I did it like that. Whoop. This way, right? Yeah. All right, up. Got New Game 0 Kane yesterday. Congrats, Grimrocket. Nicely done. How far do you think you're gonna keep going at this rate? Whoa. Boxer double bell poison. Ooh, that sounds pretty juicy. Whoop. Might do New Game +1, but you think you've had most of the fun at Rogue Legacy 2. That's probably how most people play it. Is the second one better than the first one? Yeah, the thing is it's like extremely similar to the original. So it's kind of like, some people ask like, should I play the first one first? Or should I even try the first one? The answer is probably not. Just go ahead and do the second one and you'll get the same experience but with a lot more content. Whoa. Ow. Damn. Okay. This game has a phone game aesthetic to your eyes. I don't see it. Sometimes I will see games that kind of have that look. Like, I feel like Warm Snow reminded me of a mobile game the way it looked. And I can't really put my finger on what makes it seem that way. But there's something about it that makes me feel that. So we've explored the study. We have 180 resolve still. I guess we do the lake. Same with Gunfire. Thing with Gunfire, now it is a mobile game. It is available on the Play Store or App Store or whatever for, I think it's like $7. Officially a mobile game. I think I just left food on the ground. I didn't even see that. I watched some footage of it. It was definitely someone playing on like a emulator for mobile though. So I do wonder how it actually runs. Eat all enemies. Excuse me. GFR went for the cash grab. I mean, I don't see. I don't know if I'm like upset that they ported it to mobile. It was so popular on Steam that I don't know. I would have liked that if they brought it to a console. The thing is, like the devs are from China, I believe, and so they wanted a way to appeal to the Chinese market, undoubtedly. And I don't think like consoles are big over there, but everyone does tons of mobile gaming. Not upset, just don't get it. Yeah, it is. It does seem a bit odd. Like you just don't see that very often. Whoop. I'm hoping I made sense of it in my head, but I don't actually know. Ow. Warpstone's lack of cooldown between actions is the closest I got to injuring my hands playing a roguelike. Really? I don't think I really noticed that much. So that's gonna be the boss, so we don't really need to explore over there yet. God, the lake takes so long to explore. So we have, I think that was the white portal. And then here's the Onyx already. Dun-dun-dun. This game we talking about? We're talking about Gunfire Reborn. Great game, I still highly recommend it. One of the better roguelikes I've played, for sure. Wow, and a key's right here. That's pretty good. Good, we can get these out of the way rather quickly, hopefully. China's game scene is strange since access PC game is much easier than access to consoles. Yeah, people don't really own consoles over there, right? So it's basically PC and mobile. So, or so I've heard. Which key did I just get? Not that one. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the main thing is, yeah, I just don't see how a game like Gunfire Reborn is even suited for mobile gameplay. I watched the footage and it's like, it kind of makes sense, like how it's working and stuff, but I don't know, like wanting to play a game like that on mobile, it feels like most of the people that would buy it are people that already own it for PC anyway. So really you're only appealing to your own audience, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Come on. The damage isn't that bad. This, I always feel like this fight, these two rather, are kind of a good determination. Ow. I thought those notes did more damage than that. Okay, just don't get hit by that. Come on, Dan. Jesus. Try RoboQuest, it's GFR, but robots. It looked, RoboQuest looked cool. Ziggurat 2 looked decent. Mobile is the future, yeah. It will be. I mean, honestly, I can imagine that there will come a time where our cell phone will also be our PC and our gaming console, period. And there won't really be other formats, potentially. Like, the cell phone will do it all. And instead of buying a different console to play, say, Nintendo games, we probably have to pay for a software or a subscription service to play the games instead. I think it will eventually get to that point. I mean, we're still far away from that, but I think it will eventually happen to some device, to some degree. Ow. Everything will eventually become a subscription service, probably. Right? Ugh. Took some damage there. No doubt computers, like actual desktop computers, will pretty much always exist, but it's not to say you won't own potentially a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse separately, but it might get to the point where your cell phone is powerful enough to where you kind of just plug your cell phone into those whenever you want to use it that way. You know what I mean? And then you don't actually need a separate desktop computer. You know what I mean? The cell phone is powerful enough. Hello? Whoop. Huge battery drain though. Yeah, and batteries will still suck in 30 years into the future. The batteries will still be garbage. You'll get a 3-hour lifespan out of it. For sure. Cydia seems like a good idea. I mean, it definitely is. I can see that that is some shape of the future, potentially. Ow. The thing is, like, I have a Steam link, so I can play Steam games on my TV. And I have it connected via Ethernet. I'm not even using Wi-Fi to keep them connected. But the delay in the input and the controls makes it borderline unplayable for an action game. Like, the delay is too much. So I think we're still a ways away, but I do think that that is potentially some kind of future. Yeah, the latency was awful. Yeah, right. Like, what can I do? Like, it's just not, it's not close enough, really. 2912. Okay, kill 2 enemies to get the Coas shell active. Whoa. 1. Alright, Coas shell is active. Boom. Over 10k health. Might not always be easy to make something more powerful. Well, I don't know. Or is it the reverse? It's easy to make something more powerful, but it's harder to make it small, potentially, right? Maybe that's the truth. Hmm. Whoop. I bet it will happen. Maybe not in my lifetime, but I bet it would eventually happen. I don't think anyone foresaw texting as like as big of a thing as it wound up being. Lose no health. Like, even I was like kind of resistant to texting. Come on, trigger it. Uh-oh. Really? Well, I still lost no health. No runes out of that, huh? I guess all I'm really saying is that we really can't predict the future easily. Going down will probably lead us to the teleporter. Okay. Texting used to suck, yeah. I liked it better when I had a full keyboard on my phone. I just feel like all touch screen keypads just like, it's never felt like fluid for me. It's never really felt good. I don't know if it's like my fingers are too long or what. It's just like, I feel like I'm lousy with typos and it's never comfortable. It's like, I'm just trying to hit spacebar, but I somehow hit the period button 17 times instead. You know what I mean? Like, how does this keep happening? Ow. Boom, bum, bum, boom, ba-dum. Swipe? I couldn't get used to it. I tried a little bit, not that hard, admittedly. Probably could have tried harder. Maybe I still could. You still hate texting? I don't like it. And wife will always ask me, like, you know, you never text me back or something. It's like, yeah. Well, like, we talk on the phone every day. It's like, it's just like, I don't like the act of typing on those keyboards. Like, if I could text you back from my computer, I probably would. Actually, I used to have something that allowed that. Wonder why I got rid of it. I don't remember. Ow. It's just something about it. Like, if you message me and I get it on PC, I'll respond quickly and happily. But if I have to respond via text message on my phone with that crappy keyboard, it's just like, no. No! Quickly, quote unquote. Yeah, you know, pretty quick. Grab that chest first, I guess. Boom. Whoop, whoop. What have you missed? Nothing, Annie. We were just talking about phones or something. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay. But I don't know. Maybe we're old curmudgeons, chat. Because most other people don't seem to mind texting. Especially when they're younger than me, I've noticed. As soon as I have to use a touchscreen keyboard, I'm just like, no, 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 I hate this. Lose no health. That's easy. Okay, there we go. Thought texting is an old thing. It is, but even despite that, like I was there at when it started to gain popularity, but I've always not enjoyed doing it really. Ow. I like it as, the idea is fine. It's just like, I don't like the actual act of doing it. I think the idea of communicating via that is very convenient and useful. I just hate, it's really, maybe it's not that I hate texting, I hate touchscreen keyboards. You know what I mean? I'm sick of them. I want my full keyboard phones back. That's what I want nowadays. Gurizoda, what's going on? Thank you so much for the 6 months. How you been? How you been? Congrats on that Hermes badge. Write a letter. The last job I had, I would send an email to the person who's working like the next day as like an update as what happened and if there's anything that needs to get taken care of for the next morning. So I'd write an email as a note. And my old fart of a boss was like, can you just write it down for me? I can't check those dang emails all the time, you know? It's like, dude, it's like once. It's once. But he was dead serious. Did I have a slide up and side fold phone? I don't know about side fold, but yes, to the slide up question. 100%. I had a Windows phone. It had a touch screen on the front that slid up to a full keyboard underneath. It was amazingly bad because it was just so slow. It was so slow. Like, I think my Android phone's bad. Oh my god, you couldn't do anything. They make foldable touchscreens now. I know, one of my friends has one and I'm like, whoa. It looks cool, but I don't know how much I really care about it. Like how practical it is, you know what I mean? Windows stopped doing phones, right? A while ago, I think. Foldable phones were like a status symbol over here. Yeah, if you had like a foldable phone. Yeah, remember when like foldable phones, like that meant you were cool or you had money or something? The Motorola Razr. If you had a Razr, you were a badass kind of thing. Ow. Like that was the exotic phone at the time. Meanwhile, your dad just had like the Nokia brick or something like that. Dad, that phone's so lame. Ow. Man, it took a while to get over here, huh? Look at how far around we had to go just to get to here. I thought this zone was going to be an easy one. Oh. Ow. Onyx key. Text via pressing one button multiple times. Oh, yeah. My first phone, because I think I had... I'm pretty sure I did have, like, some hand-me-down Razor, I think. And that was... That might have been my first phone. I'm pretty sure it actually was. So, yeah. And I remember getting used to that pretty well. And then I got a phone with a keyboard, and I was kind of like, I kind of miss the numbers. I kind of miss the numbers. Because the keyboard, like, naturally is, like, so small. The buttons are so crowded, it's actually kind of hard to use. T9? What's a T9? Is that like a calculator? Okay, anything over here? Ow. Immediately ate it. Can't see a thing. Bad thing about Tesla is you can't see shit. Tesla Spike I'm talking about. Hey, Dono. It was just text setting. It's basically autocomplete. Oh, those things always suck, right? Like, sometimes I'll let it autocomplete a word for me, but it's like I had to, like, hand pick it or something still. I remember, like, when I was, like, 19, I had a girlfriend, and I remember I met her dad, and her dad's like, he was asking me, like, about how I text on my phone or something like that. And he's like, oh, do you use this methodology? And I was like, and I think he was talking about, like, something to do with, it was some version of the autocomplete. Maybe it was T9, I don't remember now. And I was like, no, I hate that crap, I never use it. He's like, oh. Because I'm one of the people that helped develop it. I'm like, oh. You know, it's all right. You know, sometimes it's really useful. You know, I find good uses for it every now and then. You're dying from secondhand embarrassment, please. I've probably done worse. I think that same father, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I should have been like, oh, you made it, huh? Maybe you can fix it too then. That same father, I think, we went to the store. Man, what was the circumstance for this? I don't really know. Sergio. We were at the store, and it was just him and I, like, picking out things for dinner. And I drove us there, and he offered me gas money. I was like, oh, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. But in secret, I really wanted it. But I turned it down politely. Because I was broke AF. But I politely turned it down, of course. Missed that one room, huh? And I was buying, like, laundry detergent for myself while we were there. Or something like that. And so he was buying everything for dinner, and he asked, like, do you mind chipping in for the dinner groceries or something like that then? And it's like, dude, you just offered me gas money. Now you're asking me to help pay for dinner? But I was like, oh, yeah, no problem, no problem. Or something like that. And so I had like, I don't know, I only had like $10 cash to my name, so I handed him a $10 bill. Then I go to try to pay for the laundry detergent with my debit card, and I didn't have enough money for it. So I had to ask for the $10 back that he had in his pocket to pay for the laundry detergent. I should have just put it back or something, honestly. I don't know. Oh, that was rough. That was embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. Oh my god. I think he was a nice guy. So it's not like he said anything mean. He gave me the money and we just kind of quietly drove back or some shit. I don't even know. And it wasn't like a big deal, but I think he always had this kind of outlook on me after that, that I was I guess you'd say charity case, but a charity case that you don't want to have around. I don't know. Hey, Nissan. Yeah, being poor sex is tough. Bum bum. You got the news stuff from Vampire Survivors. You love it? Ooh, good. Happy to hear it's gonna be the gooch then. I have the other key, right? I do. Well, we got some rooms to explore here. Better than my clothes smelling because you didn't wash them. I think like the worst I've had it was when I did wash my clothes, but I didn't swap them to the dryer fast enough. Meaning that I simply did not swap them to the dryer until like 5 days later. So they sat in the washing machine for an extreme amount of time. And I don't know if y'all have ever done this, but there's this smell that clothes get when you do that. That is unmistakable. And you kind of can't get rid of it very easily after that. Oh, I can't get to that chest now. Oh, that's bad. Or can I? The worst smell? Yeah, it's like this kind of mildewy, humid, damp smell, and it doesn't go away. It's the weirdest part. It just doesn't go away. Like, it took months. It took months of washing. I remember just leaving, like, the whole pile of clothes. Like, on a clothesline in, like, the backyard to my crummy little apartment for, like, 5 weeks. And I just left them there. And I think they kind of smelled okay after that, but ugh. They were all, like, sun-bleached after that, too. Our health is good, so why don't we do this now? One time I forgot a bathing suit in a tightly closed tote bag for like a year. Oh no. Oh no. Ow. Okay, ow. Woo. I remember we had a colleague and their clothes had that smell I just described. But we had uniforms. And people were complaining like, oh, he smells so bad. You got to do something about this. I had to like call HR and talk to my boss, discuss how we're going to do it. And we determined that the best way to do it was just to offer him new uniforms, basically. Without hurting feelings and stuff like that. But it was that smell I just described. It's like, it's not that they don't wash their clothes. I think they just, you know, they ran into that mistake. So I got like a bunch of uniforms in their size. I was like, hey, I got new uniforms for you. Why don't you start wearing these? But he kept saying, no, I don't want to throw these out. It'd be so wasteful, you know? Like, I'll keep wearing these ones. And I'm like, please. Please please wear these. I felt bad, you know, like it's not their fault necessarily. After that didn't work, I had to let the human resources take care of it, basically. Like, they legitimately considered it, like, a big problem. It's like, I don't think it's that big of a deal, really. Whoa. You just say? So, here's the thing, like, working for a company like that. They don't want me to say shit that could end in a lawsuit. So they didn't want me to say almost anything. Like, they wanted to make sure, like, if they didn't tell me to go discipline them / advise them how to change their clothes and smell better, because that's just signing up for me to say the wrong thing and get a lawsuit going. So they wanted to handle it themselves for the most part. Ow. Okay, Dan. Let's get hit by everything. Yeah, I felt kind of bad just because I knew exactly what it was. Like, I recognized the smell because I've been there myself. But I couldn't say anything, you know what I mean? I couldn't say anything. Litigation over that? Yeah. It's probably also the idea that these companies have these big HR departments, and so they're gonna make use of them. Man, what's going on? Thank you so much. Content is awesome. I've lost hours watching. Keep that amazing work. Thank you so much. Very kind of you to say. Ah! I played some GeoGuessr the other day on the weekend, wife and I thought every single picture is like, it's Brazil. 100% it's Brazil. Every time. It's like, there's a tree over there, it's Brazil. I don't know why, I just always thought it was Brazil. Ow. I'm low on health. There's a guy whose desk and keyboard is filled with skin flakes and dandruff. HR had to tell him to handle that. They're very careful about these things. All right, I want it, but I don't want to take 3,000 damage. So we're gonna build up the shell as we do, so that it doesn't actually hurt me. Be very careful in the meantime. Nothing. There were some people, like, I was a bit closer with that had, like, hygiene problems. Usually, I feel like a lot of times it stemmed from clothes. Like, I had this kid, to get to work, he had to take 2 buses and a train and then walk for about a half an hour to get to the job. It was a tough commute. It was like 3 hours for what was not a very good job, to be honest, but it was the job he had and the job he wanted. So I wasn't gonna really argue. I offered to get him, like, transferred to someplace closer to home. He said he wanted to stay. I was like, all right, man, that's what you want. But it came with consequences. So if it's raining out, he loved to wear, what were they called? Like Vans? I think it was like Van shoes or something. Not exactly good if it's rainy or sloppy outside. In the snow too. And so, especially during the winter months, like you could smell his shoes, unfortunately. Whoa. Okay. So you can smell his shoes. Like, if it rained out, it's just like, oh no, here it comes, you know, like, here comes the smell kind of thing. So one day I just kind of, like, him and I were a bit closer and I was more understanding. I gave him 50 bucks out of my pocket. It was just like, do me a favor, man, just get some new shoes for yourself, huh? Maybe something that's more durable in the rain. And I didn't really say why, but he accepted it. But the bastard went out and bought more Vans after that. Just went out and bought more Vans. I was like, well, at least it's a temporary solution. Yep, I'll be playing Vampire Survivors after, but it's probably a ways away. Okay. We have 2 areas to explore after this still. Sun Tower and Plateau. We missed 1 chest. Dead end. Dun 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 dun. I never know how to say that word. Exacerbated the problem. I mean, it proved a solution until I no longer worked in the building, so I was like, whatever. Whatever. How many hours I have in this game? About 200. I think we crossed 200 either yesterday or probably right about now. Good game, highly recommend. Destroy all targets, no jumping. Oh, this one. Do I exacerbate every night? There's probably your mom joke in there, but I'm bigger than that, you know what I mean? I'm bigger than that. That is to say, bigger than your mom could handle. Whoa! Got him. Oh, my green screen's floppy. What was that? Oh! Hey, Spoon. You're loving it, almost 100 hours in. I know, it's really addicting, right? And there's so, like, the class combinations, the weapons, the spells, the towns, like, all those different combinations, like, give you a lot of replayability. A lot of people complain about the grind, but honestly, there's still quite a few classes and weapons I've barely touched 200 hours in. All right. 2 areas left. Shall we fight a boss, chatties? Will I drop below 50% health? Just to split it up a little bit. 40 hours into 30XX? You're convincing me, Spoonie, it might be worth giving a shot. This way we can start another bet. The grind is fun like Monster Hunter. Yeah, that's the thing, like, it's pretty appealing. Like, I understand it. You might not want to keep playing it. It's so fun. Oh, all right. Maybe y'all have convinced me finally. Why are you facing the wrong way? I wonder if I could destroy those. Damn. Don't have the ability up. Okay, we're fine. Damn. Oh, okay, that does work on that. Nope. Damn it, Dan. No way I was dropping below half health in this fight, it looks, huh? Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. Don't know why I jumped there, honestly. Oh! Maybe there was a chance. Alright, there we go. You're a big Mega Man X fan? I am too. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I owned 1, 2, not 3, because apparently it's fucking rare. 4, 5, and 6? Basically, once they started doing 3D, I stopped. Once they started 3D, I don't know if that was 8 or what. Can I sing the note the bard sings? I don't know, I gotta hear it like side by side. X7 was the 3D ones? Okay, I was gonna say I owed 3 PlayStation ones, so that was probably 4, 5, and 6, I remember. Alright, next boss, drop below 50% health. The answer was no. Let's start a new predict. Same one will do. And you get 10 minutes to bet, so you got a while. We'll say that the next boss I'll do is Pirate Boss. Pirate Boss, drop below 50% health. 10 entire minutes to bet, chat. In the meantime, we'll explore the Plateau. The Plateau. Where is the Plateau? Apparently I didn't go over there. X4. I don't really remember. They all kind of blend together, so it's really hard for me to remember. All right, I didn't beat the boss yet, so we have to do this. Like, they all blend together. What was the first game they allowed you to play as Zero? Because that shit was badass. BattleNet? I played some of them. I don't remember it very well, but I remember liking it quite a bit. X3? I didn't play X3 until I was an adult and got emulators, basically. Because I 100% owned the game. Obviously, it just wasn't working, you know? There's a zombie there, right? Yeah. Okay. X8 was still 3D, but mostly 2D gameplay. What the frick is 2.5D? What's a good mainstream example of 2.5D? I think they could describe Bloodstained as like 2.5D, but I don't know if everyone really knows about that. It's kind of like 3D models, maybe? Smash Bros is 2.5D? Oh, yeah, that's a good way of doing it. My head kind of hurts. Gotta take that off. Paper Mario? Almost like literally, too. I don't think we're gonna break our... Ooh, I needed that chest too, that's good. I don't think we're gonna break our gold record at this rate. Our gold bonus probably wasn't high enough. Actually, we might. Still, hard to say. We have this zone and the sun tower to explore. Ow. I still have a lot of rolls. I haven't found any weapon or talent swaps, not a singular one. We got a spell swap early on. That's kind of rare. Usually you see some. 3D models in a 2D game? Yeah. Whoop. Kirby 64. I never played it. A lot of N64 games have not really aged well. You know? Like, not many that I would like to go back and play. There's like Banjo-Kazooie. Mario 64 is still like a pinnacle in a way, I think. Even DK64 I think is pretty good. I remember that game Blast Corps, or Core. I don't know which one it was actually supposed to be. Probably Blast Corps, but I don't know how well that game would have aged now. I mean, it makes sense. Like it's like the first generation of like full 3D games. Like there's gonna be some duds out there, right? Superman 64. GoldenEye. GoldenEye, amazing for its time, but in terms of how it's aged now, I don't know. What do you guys think? I would venture to say it does not really hold up. Mario Kart 64, I think that one's kind of okay. I think that one's okay. Down, 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 down. Annoying chambers, huh? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I didn't even see this enemy. I'm trying to think of what other like N64 games that weren't even that mainstream that I liked a lot. I had Glover. I 100% owned Glover. I don't know why I owned Glover, but I did. It was so bad. The Zeldas, I'll maintain. I still kind of like Majora's Mask better than Ocarina. That's right. I said it. Siphon filter, wasn't that PlayStation? Maybe it was both. I had the StarCraft port for N64, and it was like the worst thing ever. It was like the worst thing ever. I don't know why they ever even did it. Ow, really, Dan? That's a big boy. Ooh, 2200 that hit me for. Coco nut. Oh, it was bad. Well, I don't actually know if it played bad, but yeah, it was just it doesn't work. Star Fox 64 is pretty good. It was. That one's probably aged okay, right? I had Cruisin' USA. That game was bad. That was like a launch title for the N64 or something, I'm gonna say. Oh, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day. An okay game with stupid gimmicks in it. I don't think the humor is probably aged well if I were to guess. I can't believe Nintendo even approved it, to be honest. Crazy Taxi. I only had it on Dreamcast. Was it on N64? Crazy Taxi was a surprisingly addicting arcade game. You think Banjo-Kazooie has aged well? I don't think Barb thought so when I watched him play it. Oh. Ow. I don't know. I haven't tried to touch it. N64 version of Simpsons. Was that Hit and Run? I thought Hit and Run was maybe PlayStation 2. Ow. That one was a blast. I'm pretty sure my friend had it on the PlayStation 2. I don't remember an N64 one. Maybe I'm wrong though. Tony Hawk. Do they still make Tony Hawk games? I never really liked them. I mean, I played a couple, I think. I don't know if I'd say I liked them. I think the arcade version of Cruisin' USA was released with Nintendo Ultra 64 branding. Nice. There's a new Tony Hawk on PS5. I remember I wanted so badly because I got into like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. Oh, I didn't read. I had recently got into that. I wanted so badly that game Quest 64. Like, it looks so cool. I want it so badly. I never got to play it though. It's one of those games I still think about. And then, of course, nowadays I hear that it's terrible. Didn't miss much, yeah. It was a big letdown. Aw, that's too bad. Ow. Maybe I'm misremembering the N64, because I'm sitting here saying, like, most of it hasn't aged well, but then we just listed, like, 20 games that have. Perfect Dark? It's probably the same problem as GoldenEye. I mean, good for its time, but I don't know about nowadays. Ow. Probably better than GoldenEye, but not by much. Whoa. All right, best movie to game franchise ever. Like a movie made into a game kind of thing. Aladdin for the Super Nintendo was pretty boss. It was how you say lit. Shadow of Mordor. I suppose it counts. It's on the cusp of almost not counting in a way, because it's not actually based on the films, right? It's of course based on events that happened in the books, I assume, in some way. I did love that game though. I did love that game. Shadow of Mordor. I never played the sequel. Blade Runner? I heard they had some point and click game based off Blade Runner. GoldenEye would have to be up there. That one was pretty good, but I don't know. Like Aladdin is sort of a timeless classic, you know what I mean? Ow. Where'd you go? Like Aladdin has aged better, I think. Probably at the time of GoldenEye was considered the best. It's point and click and it rocked. Maybe I should check it out. No jumping. Uh-oh, I already fucked up. Damn it. I've messed up both of those stupid fairy chests down here. Spider-Man 2? I never tried any of the Spider-Man games. I had some Game Boy game. It was like the Toy Story Game Boy game. It was like the worst game I've ever played before in my life. It was so bad. It's like, as a kid, I didn't know what a frame rate was. And I didn't really understand that stuff. But I could tell that the game was garbage because the frame rate was about 4 frames a second. For whatever the reason. Nice. 12,000 health. Can we get some damage now, maybe? Rogue Squadron? Ooh. That was a pretty solid game. That one was pretty spicy. I remember liking that one. Like, I never knew what to do in the missions. Ooh, what was the other Star Wars game? Shadow of the Empire? Maybe? Ow. It was for N64. Shadows of the Empire. I never played Knights of the Old Republic, and I know, like, I'm breaking rules or whatever. We don't take that now, because it's just a lily. It'll become a regular relic after we find the boss door. Indiana Jones point and clicks were classic. I remember playing one of those at an uncle's house and thinking it was, like, really cool, but I never really got into it. I think his wife and I have been playing a lot of point and click games, so it might be a bit too classic for us to get into, but we did really like Day of the Tentacle. I can recommend, I think this game's free on Steam. Purgatory. Purr as in like purring like a cat. Can recommend. Pretty good point and click. Good humor in it. It's kind of like, it kind of feels like a little Undertale-y with the humor and stuff, so it's pretty juicy. Whoop. Okay. Big HP personal record. This is probably it. If I were to guess. I don't even know if we ever broke 10K before. Q-Cat game? Yeah, Q-Cat game. Nah, no Disco Elysium. Beautiful Joe. Oh my god. I remember my friends and I staying up literally till the next day playing that game all night. Just taking turns. That's all we did the entire night. Good times when you're 14 years old or whatever. That was Dreamcast, right? Ow. Dreamcast had some bangers. I never really got into Shenmue. I somehow walked between that. But I know it was supposed to be good for some people. I really liked a game called Grandia 2. Sonic Adventure was kind of okay, but something tells me if I tried it now, it wouldn't be good. Something tells me. Yo, Grandia? I remember specifically skipping school to stay home and play that game when I started it. Sonic Adventure, a little jank, yeah. Like, I kind of remember, like, this game's kind of odd from when I was playing it as a kid. How do you feel about swapping to the revolver, chat? It's not bad. Legend of Dragoon? That's one of those games I love to death, and I remember I played it all the way to the end, and I got to the last boss, and I died once, and then I never beat it, and I'm ashamed of it. Looking at my relics to see if there's a reason not to use it here. It's probably fine. I loved the way that they wanted you to, because you had to hit the buttons as they attacked. It was basically, it felt to me like a Final Fantasy game where you had to hit the buttons when they actually attacked. I don't remember that much else about it, though. We'll use the gun. It's not bad. Now we have a Blessing of Strength. Bump, 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 bump. Whoa, doggy. This is better for, like, exploring and stuff. Where should I go now? There's still 2 rooms up there. I still haven't found the boss door. Guess we'll explore over here first. Oh. The ending scene is amazing. The thing is, though, like, I wouldn't really remember anything about it at this rate, sadly. I remember, you know, this is like 12 or 13-year-old me being like a jackass, probably. My friend was telling me that I should play... I'm not certain what it was. Probably, I don't know. Let's just say it was Crash Bandicoot. And I was like, how many discs long is it? And he's like, what do you mean? It's just 1 disc. He's like, I only play games with multiple discs, baby. 1 disc? It ain't long enough for me then. So now let's go get that relic. We want to check out... I guess we probably go back to the entrance to check that spot. I feel like the gun is almost strictly better than the Assassin's Daggers. Considering I get a Blessing of Strength out of it, at least. Go back, go down. I don't think anything's gonna top, though, After I got Pokemon Stadium... Oh, I don't even want that. After I got Pokemon Stadium... I brought the Game Boy... like, adapter pack that you put on the back of the controller to school to, like, show off everybody. Oh, yikes. Not the game, just the adapter thing. Okay, we're gonna fight a boss soon. Let's finish off the plateau. Good old days, needing 5 discs to install WoW, right? I remember, like, when they first started doing the downloads, sometimes I'd still bust out the discs instead because the downloads were so slow. The days of DSL kind of thing, right? Different floppies, right? When any game that required floppy disks, it's never like a couple it's like 12 fucking floppy disks. It was never a small amount. My god, the speed at which floppy disks did or did not go, you might say. Oh, come on. I've said it before, but even in college, like 2006 to 2008-ish for me, basically. I had professors that made us use floppy disks to store our fucking projects on. And that's how we had to turn them in. You don't email them. You don't put them on a USB thumb drive. You don't put them in the shared drive that the school has and pays money for on the server. You put them on a fucking floppy disk at the end of each day, and you hand them in to the professor. My god, it was painful. Okay, that was it for that. So now, let's do the, we'll do the pirate. And then we explore Sun Tower. No real reason to do the pirate before we explore the Sun Tower, but... CDs, Warcraft 2. Loved Warcraft 2. We do have a bet going for this. I think it's if I drop below half. PC games are requiring separate 3D cards. I had a Voodoo card. It was like a big deal in the house when we got our Voodoo card or whatever. What? I don't know why I did that. Damn it. Oh, you big boner. Well, I'm fucked. Ah! Yeah, we definitely don't have much damage this run. Just kind of didn't get the right relics to support it. Tell you what, for the sake of the bet, I won't get health till after the run's over, if I can. I guess I can't make a promise. Come on. Whoa. Oh my god, it takes so long to kill anything. Reload, Sonny. I don't know why I went this way. Bullshit. Is the other big one still alive? Probably. We just don't have enough damage to most likely get a no-hit against this stuff. Like, the fights kind of take too long, I'd say. We'll have to come up with a more interesting bet for the next one. Come on, reload, son. Maybe I did kill the other boss already. Hello? Guess so. Go away! I was actually kind of close to getting to half. Come on. You have to start packing tonight, so don't know if you're accepted. We did not drop below half health. Alright, so next fight will be Nama, we'll say. We'll explore Sun Tower first. I almost have too much resolve. Some things we're a bit unlucky about the run so far, though, I gotta say. In terms of what we found. I feel like our relics were just kind of duds. Gunslinger is supposed to be built for intelligence or strength to maximize gun damage. Oh, it's hard to say. We are actually the pirate class, so we don't get the passive intelligence bonus. So we'd want all strength here. The Wikipedia says to build for intelligence, but I kind of just like doing strength still with Gunslinger, honestly. 200 HP on kill? I am. All right, new prediction. So let's say we're gonna explore Sun Tower first, but we'll ask on Nama, get hit by pink balloon. Will I take damage from a pink balloon or at least get hit by one? Do you think, chat? I'd say the odds are pretty high, to be honest. But place your bets. Let's go do this first. Hey Dirtash, thank you so much for the 19 months. Don't know what to say in a resub message. Me neither, it's okay. Does anyone else just not usually like send it? Or whatever, I guess. Hit by the voice off after popping a pink balloon. And I would say that's not a pink balloon. Ow, really? Okay, they added some kind of gold bonus to the Sun Tower. What is it, 20%? Maybe even more than that? I wonder what made them determine that this place needs a gold bonus. Was it simply like people weren't really spending as much time in the Sun Tower? They were avoiding it? I don't know if giving it a gold bonus really solves the problem either, though, is the thing. You know what I'm saying? Flips! What's going on? Thank you so much for the 4 months. Ow. Suck me off. Make it look so easy. I'm so bad at platform. It makes me sad because the game is fun, but even with the house rules all the way down, I can't finish a base at all. Oh, you can do it though. I mean, this game is about like getting a certain amount of level up still, I think. Like I would call myself over leveled for where we are currently. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. So, more story time for when I was a child. Remember when Space Jam came out and like all the kids were raving about it? I hadn't seen it. Not because I didn't want to, I don't know, just my parents didn't take me or whatever to see it yet at that point. And I remember all the kids around like talking about the movie and I was like, oh, it's so cool, yeah. It looks so cool. And they're like, you haven't seen it? And I'm like, sure I have. And they're like, Danny hasn't seen Space Jam. And I got so embarrassed. Why'd I do that? And so for the next like month, I was just pretending I had seen Space Jam and really liked it, even though I hadn't never seen it. I just sat there pretended I was a huge Space Jam fan. Ugh. I got the posters on my wall at home and everything. Have I seen it since? I think so, or maybe I've only seen snippets. I'm not sure, honestly. Oh my god. Toa Shell is at 5. I might as well kill like one more enemy. Okay. 12,775. It's such a weird thing to tease like a kid over, but it was effective, I gotta say. You haven't seen that movie? Shame on you. I'm like, all right, I've seen it, I swear. Did I just make some fireball despawn? Kind of looks that way. Kids are stupid. Kids are indeed stupid. Yeah. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. Whoop. It's kind of hard to find a lot of instances to even use this spell, I'm noticing. At least in the Sun Tower. Whoa. Big R. Kelly fan? Oh no. Don't even get me started. Hey Dano. Suck off. Pirate with a good ranged weapon? Yep. I needed to rank up the pirate, so. We had Contrarian at the start. I wouldn't even mind doing pirate with the cannon. I might want to try to swap it now. Because I feel like I'm adequately leveled, but the talent is just muy garbage. They really know your weakness with some of these enemies here, don't they? Definitely got a lot of equipment. It's so cute, though. Everyone loves shanties nowadays. Is that what you call it? Ow. Ooh, leather trinket number 9. That's exactly what we need, actually. So that lets us get the leather unity bonus from just one piece of equipment. I get the 100 unity bonus from one piece of equipment. Ooh, boy, we're gonna be blasting off. If I could skip a New Game Plus, I probably would. We could just not full clear a couple, potentially. Instead, just kind of try to go to bosses faster. A little bit. I still like the idea of keeping a run going, though. You'd probably full clear the first zone because it's just so easy. I really did not enjoy the pizza. It's not bad against the bosses, though. I have 8 rolls. What do you think, chat? I guess I didn't spend enough rolls on relics because my relics are kind of bad. Oh my god. Let's go back and get that chest, actually. Dislike pizza weapon? Me too. It's just not fun, you know? It's not even like, it doesn't feel very powerful. It's like not fun. Why aren't I reloading? All right. I don't think this works well. I think it's bad, right? So that's the Astromancer one. If we found Heavy Stone Bargain somewhere, which is the thing that gives your weapon a 2-second cooldown. Yeah, this is bad because I don't think you get. It doesn't have a big strength modifier. You know what I mean? All right. It's gonna be so stupid. It's not gonna be good, something tells me. Ow. Damn it. 10K. Damn it! I missed. It'll probably be okay versus bosses, but we'll see. No, actually, I bet it's gonna be terrible. It hits pretty hard. It's probably worse than what we had, though, to be honest. But I've barely played with it, so it might be a good time. I still haven't really used the ballista or the, what do you call it? Ballista or the barbarian one very much at all. Those are two I'd have to make work. The thing is, the barbarian one, I just feel like if you don't get combo and or poison, it just is not going to be good, right? Like, that's the one that's rapid attack, so you just need those things. Give it like 3 ammo. Yeah. Just not quite there. Oh, whoops, that's not an enemy. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely unique, obviously. The thing is, it's such high risk, right? Is the problem. I think that's the problem. Because it's like, you need to spin kick off an enemy, and then you need to not miss with it. So it's like very high skill ceiling to use well. And I don't know if the risk is worth the reward, even if you have it. Oh, Danny. Drown Cape +9. Don't need that. Give me something good or nothing. Need that clown trait when you use this, probably, right? Electric loot bard with the clown trait. Probably, especially without the bard passive, this is just not going to be as good as most other things for us. Ow. They could let it charge up to 3 times and then, you know, it doesn't have to be like every spin kick gives you 3 charges, but they could simply at least let it stack beyond 1. So you still have to spin kick 3 times to get them, right? Maybe. That would at least, that's like only, that's a pretty mild buff, I'd say, by most standards. So I think that's kind of reasonable. Please. there anything over there? There is. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it feels pretty fair. Whoa. I don't know, there's probably other weapons, though, that need more love first, if I were to guess. Ow. Man. There's a lot of crap going on. Okay, we're fine. All right. Wind wall, huh? Good, just kind of boring. Wouldn't mind swapping something. I could roll it. Ow. I think I'd rather have a damage spell. I think fungal spread's okay. Apply Spore Burst, huh? Maybe it's not as good as I think. I'm thinking about the ads in the Tubal fight. We have rolls. I think the theory that was out. I think there was a theory that was okay, but I don't think it's actually good for the fight. Do I even want this? Not really. I think the Tesla spike is just better, and another Blessing of Wisdom just isn't going to do that much, really. Guess I go check that one little room over there on the right first. We will. Right now. Surprised it doesn't hit harder, really. Okay, what do you got? Gilded Cape. Soon enough, we'll be out of equipment that we can find in chests. Like, I probably found a solid 20 pieces of equipment here. And then that's when the gold will really start rolling in, right? Oh my god. When every single chest gives me gold. That's when we'll be rolling in it. Iron chests always drop blueprints. I think they just have a higher chance. Eventually, you'll run out of possible blueprints for the New Game Plus that you're on. But I think the iron ones can drop later ones. Okay. Chicken. Almost forgot this rum. Okay, Dan. Well. I do think like it's a good idea to always have at least +1 dash and +1 jump from the runes. In fact, having even more than that is only going to make things easier. It does take like some getting used to, and then when they're not there, you miss them so badly. I found. Oh, this is the room with the secret chest, I think. Is it comparable to the Mega Crossbow? I think it's less. If I were to guess. Feels like less, right? Did I say hi to V-Dude? I don't know, but hi, V-Dude. All right, hold on. Wait, we're not doing this boss yet because we are doing Nama first. All right. Map is fully explored. We did every single room. There was one chest I could not reach because I messed up the room, but every single door has been opened, I believe. Pretty sure. That's the one chest, of course. Did you enter the house with dwarfism? I believe so, and there might be an additional chest in there. All right, to Nama for the bet. Do I run any of the haste runes? Right now, no, I don't do any haste runes. I haven't found it to be very helpful at all. I think I tried it once like a long time ago in early access. That's too bad. We had like so much extra resolve at the end of the run. I guess it's not that much extra, but I think we kind of just got unlucky. I did turn down a double soul tether at one point. Okay, Dan. Wait, that worked on those projectiles? Oh, remember, don't get hit by a pink balloon. That's the bet. Oops, missed. Okay. Couple of balloons, halfway there. Oh, crap. Whoa. Oh! I would say that if I destroyed it with like iframes, it would not count personally. Hit by an eyeball, like that one doesn't count. Ow. Ow. Boom. No pink balloons. Yeah, it works off of anything you spin kick. You don't have to spin kick the boss. Which makes it very fair. It would be really annoying if you had to spin kick an enemy. I feel stupid having wasted so much resolve. Like, I could have spent some of those runes elsewhere, for sure. No pink balloon. Got hit by a pink balloon? The answer was no. Should have unbelieved, chat? Shame on you. All right, so who's our next box? Enoch. Enoch. On Enoch. Get hit by red potion in phase 2. Yes? No? Place your bets. Oh, crap. I made the bet too long. All right, we'll have to fight another boss in the meantime then. Which means no bet for Irid, I guess. Didn't specify how to take damage? Whatever. Look, I can... There's a 45 character limit. There's only so much I can put in there for wording. Do, do, do. No. Wow. Okay. This phase, though. Come on. Do 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 do. I'm doing here at first because you're placing the bets for Enoch. Do 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 do. Come on. That was bad. Wah. Damn. Is that my first hit? Might have been. Oh, okay. Oops. Now. Damn. All right. Ended at full health. It seemed pretty good. Not bad, I'd say. Was it only 2 hits? Wow. Imagine clownism would be good for a gimmick. Yeah, because maybe you could probably just do it right here. Clown lets you, it's like minus 30% health, but you can spin kick off a terrain. So I assume, I don't know if I've really used it. You could just spin kick off this wall and keep shooting the guitar and so, or something like that. 8.1 million. I think our previous record was 8.8, so we'll barely pass it. No, I think I got into the 9s. Did we get into the 9s yesterday? Can't remember. To Enoch. We'll do one more run today, but we're gonna have to try to make it faster. Ow, Dan. Come on. All right, it's the potions that matter. My God, it's a nightmare. Have these. Damn it, he had to do the charge right there, huh? Damn. Whoa. Infinite range on this too, which is kind of a big deal. Come on. Hello? Ugh. I hit a lot. I remember as regular bard, we cheesed the second phase pretty well. Can't really do that here though as much. This is actually gonna be pretty challenging if I were to guess. I'm waiting, I'm saving my mana for when it's gonna do the potion attack. All right, these are what I need to dodge. Does that work? It do. Whoa. Whoa! That was very close. What? Uh-oh. Damn it. We did not get hit. Woo! Oh, shit, run away. 8 million? That's how much gold we got, yeah. It was some close calls, though, that's for sure. That was probably the toughest boss so far. All right, so we're gonna skip, hit a red potion in phase 2. The answer was no. We're gonna skip right to the Kane prediction. Drop below 50% health during Kane fight. This way I can let you have some time to place your bets. Will I drop below 50% health during the Kane fight? Place your bets. Meanwhile, we gotta fight Tubal and Jonah. Oh God, Jonah. Oh God, Jonah. Who's your cute little dragon? Yes, you were. Oh, I'd pet your soft little scales. Yes, I would. Don't summon ads. Yeah, that's good. Ow, that wasn't fair. Ow. The ads are gonna destroy me if I don't just kill the boss fast, honestly. Damn. The spikes don't really help all that much either. Well, now I can stay over here, actually. Ow. Unless that happens. So I could do this. Ow. That crap's annoying. Oh my god, die! 2 ball! Good thing we got so much health. Things just kept getting in the way. Pirate good, actually. YouTube title done. Yeah, pretty much, right? Pirate good when you don't have to use the weapon or the talent. The passive is just damage, right? Plus 10% weapon and spell crit damage. But they have a pretty high health and mana. Compared to other classes, at least. Let's go. Yeah. Pet dragon? Fuck that dragon, it's too late. Don't give me your :Ds or whatever. Damn it! Where are you? Oh, I hit you. This is gonna be bad, huh? Damn it! Hope I don't die. Dude, are you kidding? Ah, shit, I didn't see that one. Crikey. Come on. What? Oh, that's stupid bullshit. What? Get up there. I thought it was gonna be harder than it was, honestly, at this rate, but maybe it's because the health's too low on Jonah, kinda. Oh! Damn it, really? Kind of a frustrating fight like this, I gotta say. The fruit is yours, friend. Yeah, Jonah's hard to hit like this for sure. Hey, Scarlet. You're too scared to fall asleep? Oh no. Come cozy up. Boom, boom, boom. I wonder what level we'll get to now. Especially if I spend my pearls and stuff. Alright, so I need to not drop below 50% health, right? Odds are pretty good, I'd say. No Coas shell, obviously. What if they let us continue with the same character in the next thread, into the next thread? They can't let you keep the relics, though. Brother, betrayer. Okay. One. I tried. Apparently it triggered and I got hit by it somehow. As if that's scientifically possible. Thanks, game. Damn, my fault. Fudge. Suck. Oh no, Dan. How did I get hit by everything? Alright, that's a good one for us. Bones. Okay. Huh. Huh. Damn it. Did I go below half? I don't know. I don't know, because the kill put me over 7K. I was at 68. Okay, no. It was so close, though. It was so close. Oh. 6,300 was like the number-ish. 64. Whoop, bloop, bloop. Yay!